President Trump says he plans to substantially raise tariffs on India due to their purchase of Russian oil. Rick, what does this mean for U.S.-India trade relations, especially in critical sectors like pharmaceuticals, electronics, and IT?
Well, the tariffs are a big hit, especially because India looks at the United States as their most vital export market. They export twice as much to the United States as they export to any other country. So if the United States limits market access through the increase of tariffs, it could have a real impact on the Indian economy, at least in terms of manufactured products. I'd say the silver lining of the cloud is the fact that most of India's economy is actually services driven and most employment is in agriculture. So it is kind of a subset when you talk about manufacturing. But for manufacturers, the United States is the main export market. So it's going to hit India pretty hard.
What options does India have to respond to this diplomatically or economically without escalating tensions?
Unfortunately, most of what India would try to do would be escalating tensions. We saw last time when Trump announced tariffs against the world on steel and aluminum, India resorted with retaliatory tariffs against U.S. products. This time it looks like so far India's main thrust has been trying to build trade relations with other partners, realizing they can't count on consistency in U.S. for trade policy, economic policy, security policy, looking for other partnerships. In fact, just in the last 24 hours, a significant head of state meeting by Filipino President Marcos in India announcing a series of measures, India signing trade agreements with other partners like the UK, Australia, UAE. So I think they're looking for other partnerships to try to offer some level of stability. They haven't yet chosen to respond by picking a fight with the United States and instead trying to get this deal across the finish line.